Earnings for the first quarter, the biggest day of the year, will be April 25th, where you have 3 of the Magnificent Seven making their earnings announcement at 1 o'clock after the market. So Intel also is not part of the big or Magnificent Seven, but is a very large company. I'm a little concerned that Intel might send the semiconductors lower, but look for Amazon, Microsoft, and Google to drive the NASDAQ up. That would be based on not just the fact that they got strong earnings, but the forecast for the future quarters to come. So if their future looks strong, look for the market to skyrocket at 1 o'clock right after the market closes on April 25th. If you have mutual funds, it might be a good idea to buy before 12:30 or at least before 1 o'clock Pacific time so you can get in case the market does make its run. These are the Magnificent Seven, which is soon to become the Fabulous Five, as Apple and Tesla will most likely be dropped out of the name of the Magnificent Seven. They just have not been performing. So watch for these 5 companies. Microsoft, Amazon, Google is on here twice with 2 different ticker symbols, NVDA and Facebook. So again, come the 25th, watch for these companies to announce after the market. I think it's going to be the hottest day of the market, April 25th. Also coming up, if Intel does poor, that might be a good buying opportunity, as I think AMD and many other semiconductors and their AI are going to have strong futures. So watch for that to come out. Also, Starbucks and McDonald's, if they are having a good earnings report, I would expect that would help drive the Dow Jones. And if they were mediocre to fair, I'd probably say it wouldn't hurt the Dow Jones. Even if we're kind of on the negative, it probably won't have a huge impact on the Dow Jones. Apple will announce, so that could be problematic as they are having problems with shipping products to China. China's basically forcing Apple out. So that's a huge market for Apple not to be able to participate in. But biotech might have a strong earnings report for AMGN. So watch for AMGN. And I think early week we're going to have a 3D printing system company make an announcement on their earnings, which helps for the tech and AI type of investments. Also, ones I'm watching are Tidewater. It is a oil drilling company. As the oil sector goes, so goes the oil drilling companies. So I'm watching for earnings on that. Watch for the oil sector to go up if that's the case. Now we got RIVN and Plug. These 2 companies represent the ETFs and mutual funds for green earth or EVs or just green power, so electric power, that kind of thing. And then Walmart and Ross Store are pretty large retail companies, so watch for the retail sectors, mutual funds, and ETFs to move based on the news that they have. More important to me would be Applied Materials and other semiconductors, since I'm so heavily weighted in that. That's going to be coming out mid-May. I think May 19th is when we should see earnings. Again, that'll be after the market. So these things I think could be driving semiconductors up for the following quarters, following months. Lowe's will be coming out. Home Depot comes out with earnings. Those companies drive the home builders NAIL ETF a lot, so I'm watching for those to come out. BJ Wholesale Club helps a lot with the retails. I'm watching for that one also. And then NVIDIA is huge, so I'm watching for that to hopefully really drive semiconductors up. They have continued to do phenomenal numbers and outperform the expectations. So those are the things I'm watching. There's a lot of other earnings that might be coming up. These are just keynotes I'm watching. Again, April 25th, I think, will be the big day. So watch for those. The problem is, though, right now we got a war going on, so all bets could be off because of the war. It's really bad timing. I wish the war didn't happen at all, but if it happened, I wish it would have happened after all these earnings came out. I was planning on taking profits off the table after all the earnings came out. But now we're gonna have to wait and see and watch for April 25th.